Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanic. Super quick, very informative video for any of you working on a car AC system. If you have problems, we'll talk about AC expansion valve, also known as evaporator expansion valve or thermostatic expansion valve. This device is so important and 9 out of 10 people do not know what it's for. We'll explain what it does, symptoms of a bad one, how to fix it, all that stuff. Now guys, quick before we start, okay. Now, every car will have that thing, and it's installed on the evaporator. Come, I'll show you where you can expect to find it, and then we'll talk, okay, usually what it does and what happens when it fails. The AC lines, you have two AC lines, a fat one which is known as a low pressure line, and a thin one, that's the high pressure line, and it goes to that device here under the windshield going to the dash, that's known as expansion valve, that's the one we're talking about, and then goes to the evaporator, that's a little bitty radiator in the dash that releases the cold. Now that expansion valve, guys, if you remove it, let me show you what it looks like. It's quite easy. When you have the system drained, you remove the pipes, and then all you have is a couple of bolts, and you can easily remove it, guys. That's what it looks like, and they're not expensive at all, usually. Maybe $20, $30, $40, $50 the most. But what it does when the AC compressor cools the Freon, it sends it under pressure to the condenser. The condenser cools, it turns into kind of like liquid under high pressure. It comes through the high pressure line, most likely here, right? And it hits that expansion valve. That expansion valve will cause that pressure and liquid Freon to drop. It will regulate the pressure, so it will drop the pressure, and that drop in pressure will turn the Freon from liquid to mist, and that mist will actually be able to drop the temperature and absorb the heat. And on the other side, it will still come, okay, it should come at certain temperature. That's why we have kind of like a temperature right here device, and if it doesn't, it's going to keep regulating until it's right, so the Freon can come back in, okay, in a gas form going to the compressor through the low pressure line. Otherwise, what will happen, guys, okay, if liquid Freon comes to the compressor, it can destroy it. But that's the purpose of it, to regulate the pressure, regulate the temperature, okay, you can see, quite important. And also, guys, okay, if that thing fails, your evaporator will freeze over time, you'll lose the AC, or you may have weak AC, or destroy your compressor if it's bad, because the Freon will come in liquid form. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Guys, please subscribe to the channel. Help us grow that channel together. We're trying to reach more people, save them more money. That's our mission in the garage, to save as much money as we can. And by subscribing, okay, we'll be able to build a community where we can save each other money. And setting something on the side nowadays is important, because it's quite expensive lifestyle, becoming quite expensive, everything. But yeah, hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.